Right. I think what I really want people to understand, especially newcomers, is we're not dealing with scary monsters from hell. We're not dealing
Hmm.
with these tentacled beings or horned fanged beings that are going to eat your soul and torture you. You're dealing with currents of energy, right? See, the human body is it's like a crystal. You can focus energy into it. The mind is like a battery, right? And these spirits, like I said, are a current of energy. And when you have them flowing through you, they don't speak through words. All right. You
Hmm.
feel the impressions of that vibration, of that energy. And because the conscious mind is so limited, we interpret it into words. But the reason the spirit realm speaks through symbols is because a picture is worth 1,000 words. A symbol can represent many different things, right? When you look at the symbol of the Ouroboros, it doesn't just mean the universe. You know, it also means the alpha and omega, the beginning and the end. It means regeneration. It means all kinds of things, depending on the situation that you're dealing with.
Yeah. And in that way, in the way that a symbol is able to have many different meanings, if you form that and if you think of a diagram in 3 dimensions, right? And you have like an idea in the middle and then every meaning that it could have coming off the sides, like
Yeah.
that's a 3 dimensional object inside your mind, and you can
Yeah.
start forming your reality with that, like, and that's the way that the unconscious mind works, is that it uses these things and it puts the puzzle pieces together in ways that we don't even understand, but we can use colors and scents and
Hmm.
you know, feelings, like, different kind of fabrics on your skin and different lighting and, just different things and different words to say and different trains of thought to go through. And you can actually wake these things up in your head and kind of focus in and really kind of take control of different parts of yourself and then your life. It's amazing.
Yes.
Yes, the subconscious mind is so powerful. Dealing with any magic, you gotta really. The whole point is making the bridge, the connection between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind,
Hmm.
right? Like you were saying,
That's
you
magic.
you can apply different textures, different smells, different colors. Why does that work? The conscious mind is rooted in the third dimension. So all
Hmm.
the conscious mind knows is the memories that you experience from your prior sights, smells, tastes, sounds, and touch, right? So when you intentionally put together an atmosphere for yourself to send a message to the subconscious mind, it makes it that much easier for the subconscious mind to receive it. And if you put an intent in the middle of that, it's a seed planted in the soil of the subconscious, and it begins to manifest.
Yes. And it's weird how it manifests. It doesn't manifest because it's not like a shoehorn. It doesn't force itself. I always tell people who watch my show, I say, the weirdest thing I think in this whole thing that kind of makes me think it might be a simulation in some way is that poem, Row, Row, Row Your Boat. That song,
Yeah.
Row, Row, Row Your Boat Gently Down the Stream. It
Yeah.
just it's so subtle, but it makes so much sense. You know what I mean? Like it's the way that life goes. Magic is kind of like a current, and you have to row your boat gently, because if you thrash against it, you go into places you don't belong, and your life looks like it's crashing around and being destroyed in ways, and like it's just because you're not where you need to be. But like
Yeah.
there's this gentle flow of magic, this current that you can follow, and that's magic. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, row your boat. Again, interesting that you said that. I was just reading book 4 by Aleister Crowley, and he actually
Hmm.
has a section where he dissects a lot of the nursery rhymes and pulls out the metaphysical meaning behind a lot of them, and,
Wow.
and that was one of them.
I have not read that.
Book 4,
Book 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
It.
wasn't until I had I won't name what it was, but it grows outside. Um, but it's
Exactly.
whenever I did that the first time, that's the first time I realized that there's two me's, and there's two inside of my head. That there's one for there to be a consciousness, there has to be another one for it to bounce itself
Sure.
against. You know what I mean? You have to communicate with something. There has to be a mirror inside of there somehow. And
Yeah.
and it, like, I just sat there and like mind blown. I was like, where did that information come from? It was amazing.
Yeah. Like the mind is a pair of lovers, right? The conscious mind is the masculine principle, and the subconscious mind is the feminine principle. Masculine because the conscious mind is penetrating, it's seeking, it's trying to do things. The subconscious mind is the Garden of Eden, waiting for the seed to be planted to manifest what it is you need.
Yeah, it's a vast ocean.
Yes. Again, a feminine symbol, water. So the whole thing is for us to do is to hook up, the dude with the female, so they can get together and create wonderful babies, wonderful manifestations in life.
Yeah, and they create the hermaphrodite.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, which
The
exists
alchemical hermaphrodite.
in all of